I asked you about the things that you need to be able to bring to a community management type role. And one of the things I've always been curious about is that can you be an introvert and be a good community manager?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think the really beautiful thing about digital communities is it allows a lot of people that maybe in real life, face to face, you they wouldn't open up in the way that they will online. So whether that's a member of your community or the community manager, I've met many. I would actually argue that most community managers are quite introverted, and that's why they kind of, are drawn to the digital community space to begin with, because they either already are quite involved in digital communities and now they can get paid to do that, or it's just how they prefer to communicate with other humans. I know I've worked with many community managers that when I meet them in real life, they're a little more I what's the word, like just reserved than what I expected. Um, and then, but there's the flip of the coin too. Like I know a lot of super extroverted ones as well. So I don't think it's a factor really. I think it's more about the kindness and helpfulness and being able to create programming that people like is what really matters.
Yeah. So being able to connect with people, but not necessarily drawing your energy from being with people.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's, I
Oh,
think,
excuse me.
think you're right. But it's interesting. It's interesting to delve into that question because I know a lot of people that we work with. They look at everything that you have to do in an online business and they think, oh, but I'm an introvert. I couldn't possibly do that. I couldn't possibly do a podcast. I couldn't possibly be on a video. I couldn't possibly be a community manager. But in actual fact, that's not what matters. It's about whether or not you care about people and if you can connect with people and make them feel supported.
Yeah, I think so. And I do think, there's a lot of introverts out there that maybe do have a hard time communicating with people. Like communication in a language sense isn't their strength. Their language is math, or, and I'm totally talking about my husband right now. Like he's an engineer, right? So his love language is numbers. And I'm the complete opposite. So for him, I think it would be hard because it's, the crafting a language response and then also like consuming language. And granted, it's through text. I think it's easier, but it's also, some people just aren't big into that, or they're like back to that. You can't read tone in text messaging. So if it's like a forum type platform, like some people come off as kind of gruff or like rude or short. And it's not their intention. They're probably, they're lovely people if you get on a call with them, but it's just how their typing style. So I think it really depends. But I would challenge any entrepreneur who feels like they're introverted and if they want a community and they want to be like, just try it, or just go again, like Reddit, go to a free community, find a topic you like, join it and interact and see how it goes. And if you're just like, I hated it, well then, yeah, okay, maybe not. But if you're like, oh, okay, actually, if I'm in the group of people that like I or the type of people I connect with, if this is my like truly my community, for lack of a better word, but that's what it is. If this is the people that get me, am I having a good time? And I would wager that yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you are.
Sure, sure. And that's a great test. I love that as a test. If you're thinking about being a community manager and you're not sure, do exactly that. Go
Mhm.
and join, or join Reddit or any online place where you are having conversations back and forth.
Yeah.